two things in leadership. You have to remember this. Yeah, one is direct leadership, directive leadership. Another one is participatory leadership. What is that? Directive, participative. Directive leadership, give the direction. Do what I say. Sometimes you have to be autocratic. Okay? But sometimes you have to be democratic. Yeah? You can't continuously to be autocratic. That's what you have to go for participating. Some situations we have to always, some emergency situations, we have to be always autocratic. So we have to be directive. Okay, emergency situations. But the participating is also important, or the democratic also important when we need these kind of things. Creativity, if you want creativity, yeah, if you want some development, if you want something new, innovation, yeah, if you want your organization go forward, you need people's ideas. Yeah, the flat organizations, the most advanced organizations, now they are moving from autocratic leadership to democratic leadership. They are going for more flat structure, from hierarchical structure to go for flat structure. Do you understand? Now the trend is changed. People are empowered. You have to listen to people. You have to get the idea of the people. You have to motivate people. Let the people bring something inside. Bring their insight to the organization. Let the organization grow with the ideas of the people. Like IT field, is Microsoft. Who is having ideas? People. That's why empowering people, not autocratic, democratic. These people are more participations, listening to this. So there are different types of styles of leadership we are going to discuss. Okay. So do you have the picture now? What is the subject about?
Yeah, sure.
Let's understand some theories and some approaches at the time of the emergency, at the time of the development, at the time of the situations we will deal with. Okay, leadership styles. It depends on the functions of the leader, subordinates, and situation. According to the situations, according to the people, you are going to take the leadership. Okay, some leaders can't work well with high participation of subordinates. Yeah, you don't have a situation to work always friendly, always democratic. Yeah, and some employees lack the ability to decide to assume the responsibility. Definitely, participative decision making may better when time pressure is not acute. So if there is no pressure, normally everything goes cool, smooth, no problem. You can get the ideas. If there are any problems, there are some disasters and disaster situation, so you have to think about some decision-making process. So directive leadership style and also coaching style. Directive leaders. These directive leaders are going to set the goals. They are going to identify the problem. They have to come up with the solution. They have to decide who does what, and give specific directions, announces the directions, closely supervise and evaluate employers' work. So you have to always be with people. People will be with you. You have to announce the decision. People will give you, concern. You have to give their ears. They will listen to you. Then you can decide who do what. You can come up with new solutions and set the goals and identify the problems. These are the directive leaders are doing. And coaching leaders, this another way. Sometimes you have to go for coaching. So leader directions at the time of the emergency, and also the coaching. You know, this here also you are going to set the goal, identify the problem, develop a plan, plan is a develop a plan, not a plan, develop a plan. Okay, develop a plan to solve the problem and consult with employees. So at the coaching style, you can bring ideas, you can take the ideas from the people and makes the final decision about the procedures and the solutions after hearing employees' ideas, opinions, and feeling. Here, the decision making is the last area is in your hand, but you will listen to people. Okay? You will ask the people. Let the people to talk. Let the people to bring ideas, opinions, and feelings. No problem. You will listen here. But in directive leadership, no. And explain the decisions, employees, and ask for their ideas. Praise the employees' work effects and continue to direct employees' work, evaluate employees' work. So these are their coaching. Yes. Coaching style. Another style is what? Supportive leadership style. Support. You have to give support. Involves employees in problem solving and goal setting. Take the lead and in defining how to do a job and solve the problem. So now you are going to support. Give your ideas, give your input. Give a shoulder, provide a support, resources, ideas if requested. Shares the responsibility for problem solving with employees. Listen to employees, guide them, make them decision making. Let the people to work and take their own decision, and then you support them, coach them, motivate them, guide them, resource them, evaluate the employees' work with this person. These are the supportive leaders going to do. And delegating leadership style. This is another important style. We have to have this delegation. We already discussed when to delegate. If things are not necessarily to be done by you at the moment, you can delegate if it is urgent. If something is urgent, but you should not be there, if there is no any need of your presence, you can delegate, but because it's urgent. So delegate the leader. Leader should bring leadership. You have to bring about the leadership. You have to culture people to make the future leaders. So you have to create leaders. So identify the problem with the employees, set the goal with the employees, develop the plans and make decision with the employees. Set employee decide what he has to do. What are the responsibilities? What are the area he has empowered? The limitations you are giving already. Accept the employee's decision if they are making. Okay, and monitor their performance. Let the employee evaluate their own work and let employees take responsibility and credit for their work. So you have to motivate people, and whatever you delegated, you have to follow up. You have to follow up, listen to, and get the, because you are giving the authority, you are giving some kind of responsibility, authority, take decision making authority you are giving. So you have to have some follow-up. You have to keep in touch with the people. And if there is anything, if they can do that independently, is fine. But still, you can have some level of close supervision. So under these delegations. So we already autocratic leadership. We have another style. This leadership we already discussed. The leader has total power. He is not going to consult with anybody. He is not going to listen to anybody. This leadership approach is good in urgent situations, definitely. Democratic situations, democratic leadership style. This style is a leader encourage employees in participation and decision-making process, correct? So he is going to empower people and motivate people. This leadership style is good in sharing of the ideas, ownership, and employee motivation, and better decision-making process. But delayed decision, long consultation is a disadvantage. So don't you can ask the people to take decision, but you can't delay the decision. If the decisions are delayed, it will be a problem. So you have to go and ask the people to take a decision. Okay, up to now, we have discussed some leadership styles: autocratic, democratic, okay, and supportive, delegative, yeah, and also directive and coaching. These are the leadership styles. If you have any questions and comments now, you can add me. Before entering into leadership theories, there are some theories connected. We will discuss styles. John, I will always calling John, Ali. Yeah, these are the two people in front of me in online. So I need something from your side also. So we will finish at 9, inshallah. Okay?
Okay.
We will finish at 9. So, Sheikh Ali, you are not coming here now. Wakra is far. Not far. New Salata is not too far, right? We can come sometime.
Yes, but in this weekend, this cycle, no, because I am more
Time to time, you can visit.
When I have time, sure, I will come in.
If you come, that's physical present. You can share your ideas. That's more interesting. Yeah?
Yes, sure.
Definitely. Anything? Why we have to study this? This is the question I'm putting here. Why we have to study this kind of leadership style and the qualities, why and the strategies? What is the purpose of studying this? Yes, we can see people in front of us. We can see people in front of us. We can say these are the people, leader. What kind of leader is he?
Yes.
What kind of leadership he is having? Yeah, then we can easily identify what kind of person is he, what kind of leadership he is having. Because of this leadership, what are the effects are there? How he is dealing with people. So what is the strategy he is bringing? How he is managing people? How he leads the people? Now you can take. Okay. Can we apply one type of leadership for all the situation? Is that okay? No. We need to have different leadership style in different situations. If we have totally one leadership style, all the situation, the leadership will fail. Correct? Leadership style at the time of, according to the situation that you are going to deal with. We have here competencies, low competencies, some competencies, high competencies. You have the high competencies. If you have the competencies, according to the competency level, you are going to go for, like leadership style that you are going to bring. If it is a low competency, what do you mean competencies? Competencies, many times we talked about it. John?
Skills and knowledge.
Skills, knowledge, attitude, yeah, together.
Yeah.
Basically, you have to keep this word, remember.
Skills, knowledge, and attitude.
Yeah, ability to perform a particular job. Remember this phrase. That is competencies. What is that? Ability to perform a particular job, a particular task. That is competencies. Remember this. What is competencies? The ability, the knowledge, the skill you need to perform your particular job. That's competencies. The competency level is low. What kind of leadership you have to put there? The people you see, they have the level of the competency is low. Can you go for delegation or directive? Which one? Or supportive or coaching? Which one you are going to do? The low commitment. People are committed low. They are unable to do. They are not willing to perform. Take the cane. Take the cane. Right, Ali, Sheikh Ali? Take the cane. Become an autocratic. But people are having high commitment. They are very much interested. They are willing to do. They have capability. They have ability. They are very much interested. They are motivated. They are engaged. What you are going to do? High commitment, high competencies. The level is high competency level. What kind of leadership style is appropriate? Delegating. Okay?
Okay.
Correct?
Yes.
So you just delegate and see. It's performing. Yeah, good. So do you understand the two level? Directive and delegating. Two different areas. And what about the level? High competency, but it's variable commitment, but unwilling, little. You know, they need support, not independent. They need support. What you have to do now? As a leader,
Support
you have
them.
to take their supportive leadership. Give us support, motivation. Yeah, give some knowledge, empower, and some close supervision. Yeah, let them to perform. You know, this supportive leadership, you can see the people who are working in the organization, sometimes acting, you know, the people who are acting will be delegated, right? Acting CEO, acting manager, acting. This will be delegating and supporting. So these people will be under the guy, right?
Yes.
Variable commitment, but willing to motivate it. This person is already motivated. He's going to do, but there are some area he needs to learn more. So what you have to do now? Coach the person. Yeah, support the person. Yeah, you have to coach, give some sharing knowledge, selling ideas, bring ideas to the person, give training, coaching, these things. Correct? Coaching, leadership. So a leader cannot be always autocratic or directive, cannot always delegating, cannot always supportive, cannot always coaching. According to the people, according to the situation, a leader manage. Yeah, he is going to look at two things. What is that? Motivation and competency level. He's going to see how people are motivated. What is the competency level? According to the competency level and also motivation, you have to take a decision to change your leadership style. Is that clear now? This is important to identify. To be a leader, you have to apply this concept. The people who are teaching, they just bring the theory and put it. They are not connecting. Why? Why you tell me this one? What is the purpose of learning this? You have to understand. You have to connect these ideas. And if there's a connection, you can keep it in mind. You can remember it easily. Yeah, you should always connect with reality. If you connect with reality, it will keep always in your mind. You can keep things in mind. If you keep everything on the air, you can't keep it. You will forget it. I told directive leadership, when low commitment, unable to and unwilling to. This is the motivation level. Take a cane, I told. So now you can remember. This person is very poor in their performance. He is not ready. So you can't give anything. You have to take some responsibility and take him, deal him. Yeah. Okay.